Donald Trump recently recommended that the measles, mumps, rubella shot, the MMR, should be split up into its individual components. Only thing is, that can't be done. It doesn't exist. So he made this recommendation that is absolutely not possible for people to follow. Now, in the article that I was reading about this, it actually said that these weren't available ever, that this was something that just can't be done. But that's also not true, because up until 2009, this was available. One could get individual measles and mumps and rubella vaccines and do them on separate days. How do I know? I did it that way. We had it available in our office for people who did not want to give the MMR triple. We had available that they could do the individual ones if they wanted to still have protection against those viruses. But again, the article said it doesn't exist. It didn't exist. And when I actually went to ChatGPT about this, it said, no, this was never available. And I'm like, well, that's interesting because I know it was available. Same thing happened when I went to the Google AI. Said it doesn't exist. It's never existed. And then when I pushed him to dig deeper because I know it existed, then it went on and admitted, yes, they did used to exist. When I looked at Grok, it actually did get it right the first time. Point is, I don't know if there's a whitewashing of the information. I don't know if this was something from previous CDCs because it's not listed on the CDC website as such either. And from what I could tell, these AI sources went to the CDC for this. Okay, so while certainly if people wanted all the options available to them, and I mean, I did have patients. The families did not want to give the triple for whatever reason, and they wanted to split it up. You know, they would say to me, well, if we introduce baby foods one at a time, first give peas and then give carrots, and then if you're fine, you do peas and carrots later on. And so that was a lot of the rationale behind it. But there were people who then actually chose not to get the MMR vaccine and went non-protected because they weren't able to split it up. So it was interesting, that he made a recommendation that what people should follow now, Donald Trump did, that can't be done. But also, the sources of information that's out there are completely not telling the truth based upon the way they do their searches. Do a search yourself on those platforms. Let me know if you see anything different. Maybe my educating them taught something different to them. But yeah, I'd be interested to know. So if you do that search, let me know what you see. Make a comment and let me know because I'd be interested. But most importantly, right now, you cannot do an MMR vaccine or measles, mumps, rubella individual split up. The only option available to people is to give it as a triple. Of course, it could be with the chickenpox vaccine, but of course, that was not recommended to be done either prior to 4 years of age. Anyways, hope you now have some more information. Have a great day.